Hey, this is Anthony with Averum, and I'd like to propose a little bit of a self experiment with breathing. So we'll try 3 different types of breathing, and we'll just see how we feel. Yeah? So I'm a really, really big advocate of learning how to breathe properly. There are a lot of different methods for breathing. I think the really old stuff with yoga, the stuff that actually has been around for thousands of years, is it's meditation and breathing, basically. All the physical stuff is a relatively new innovation, and it's great too. It can really start to change your health and your well-being, and the quality of your experience too. But breathing is a more useful tool, I think, because you don't always have the ability to go do some squats. If you're angry, you can't always do some squats to get your anger out. You can't always do, if you think that a pose like a forward fold, like a seated forward fold, we call that Paschimottanasana. If you rely on that type of pose to calm yourself down, if you're having like anxiety, and let's say you're in a place that you can't do that, you're at a movie theater, or you're on an airplane, or you're driving in your car, and you can't much do a nice forward fold and relax and just whatever. So not as useful, because you can't use it in all situations. So the postures are useful. The second most useful thing, I think, is the breathing. The most useful tool I think we have is actually just meditation, because you can use that in any situation, no matter what. You could be quadriplegic and still use your brain, right? I know there are going to be exceptions to that. Some individuals who maybe don't have the cognitive abilities, so forgive me, I'm not trying to exclude anybody, but by and large, most people are able to at least have some influence over their thoughts. And then less subtle than that is their breath. And then less subtle than that is moving their body, right? So we'll focus on breathing. We'll try a few different breathing techniques, and we'll see if we feel different as a result of breathing. Another time, I'll post a video that's all about physiology and how breathing like this changes the circulation of this chemical in your body, and it changes your heart rate because of this, pressure or whatever. There's some really cool stuff that happens when you breathe in certain ways. But for now, I just want you to try it for yourself without me telling you how you should feel. All right? And then it would be great if we could all just kind of share our experience and say, man, when I breathed like this, I felt like this. And that'd be really cool to see, especially if you don't feel the way I thought you would feel. That would be really cool to see. It would be a little frustrating, but it would make us all rethink things, and that would be great. So the first technique, and you can do these all in order, which I would recommend doing. I would recommend you just do the technique, pause the video, and then jot down how you felt, and then do the next technique, pause the video, etc. Or you could do them separately whenever you want. And then hopefully the idea is that you find that they're really useful, and then you pick the ones that you like, and when you need them for anxiety or whatever, you have them. So the first technique is an extended inhalation. I'll use my hands to show you where my breath is. So I'll start by breathing in, and I'll show that I'll breathe in, and I'm pulling the air in. And when I breathe out, I'll show that by pushing my hands down. So exhale. Okay. So, cause I'll have to be quiet. So a long inhalation and just a relaxed exhalation. So it'll go like this. I'll do 3 breaths. So. And then you just kind of let the breath fall out. Okay, so inhale slowly, kind of inhaling up into the chest and the rib cage. And then just kind of let it out, right? So, and then, okay. So Do that for 5 minutes. And then, so pause the video, go do that for 5 minutes, and then come back and try the next technique, okay? The second technique, you can do 1 round of this and see how you feel. If you like it, then you can do more rounds. You could do this for 5 minutes. If you don't like the way that you feel after doing 1 round, there's no need to continue. You just move right along to the third technique. So this is just rapid breathing. If you've done Wim Hof breathing, it's just the first part of that. So you just take rapid breaths in. So you breathe up into the chest and the collarbones. And then you just kind of let the breath fall out of you again. Right? So it'll go like this. You'll do about 30 of these breaths. You can breathe through the nose or through the mouth. So there's no effort in the exhale. It just kind of falls out of you. Now, I only took like 10 breaths, and I already feel pretty different than I did a moment ago. So do this laying down. Please do this in a safe, comfortable place and lay down. If you feel questionable, if you don't like the way you feel after doing 1 round, which will be about 30 to 40 breaths, just move on. Just do the next technique, because probably the next technique will make you feel nice after this. If you really like this technique, then you could do like 5 rounds of it. So you breathe in 30 times, and then just give yourself a moment to chill in between rounds. So do 30 breaths, then just chill for a second, count to 10 or whatever. Do another round. If you still feel good, try it again. If you still feel good, try it again, right? And then that's probably enough, and come back and try the third technique, okay? The third technique is an extended exhalation. So you'll breathe in through the nose, and then you'll breathe out really slowly through the nose as well. You can do it through the mouth. It shouldn't make a difference. I prefer the nose. It's your choice. The point is that you're breathing out for a lot longer than you're breathing in. I'll show you with my hands. So I'll breathe in normally, and then exhale really slow. And breathe in normal. Exhale slow. Again, breathe in normally, and then exhale slowly. Okay, so you can do these 3 techniques in the order that I've done them. And this last one, of course, you want to take that and go do that for 5 minutes. Just take 5, set a timer, and just breathe like this with a long exhalation for 5 minutes. Jot down how you feel, and notice if you felt different after doing each technique. I would be really interested in hearing how you felt after each one. So seriously, comment. Yeah. It'd be cool to hear other people's experience too. If I did this and I felt like if it was significant for me, I would really want to know how other people felt, to know if I'm feeling what other people are feeling, right? So I think this is a really interesting experiment. If it's useful, if you find that one of these techniques make you feel a certain way, do it again. See if you feel the same way. Do it again. See if you feel the same way. If it turns out to be pretty reliable, then you've got yourself a new tool, and you can use that tool anytime you want. If one of these breathing techniques makes you feel relaxed and you're feeling like way too stressed out, maybe do it. And if one of these techniques makes you feel like amped up, then you maybe, and you're really feeling tired, try it. See if you feel more amped up, ready to go. These are supposed to be useful, and I hope that they are. So thank you. Thank you for exploring your own wellness, your own breathing, your own experience, and the tools that you've got naturally. You've always got your breath, hopefully. And if you like this, please actually like it and share it and like spread the word. And so if you like this, please actually like it and share it. I appreciate you watching this. Thank you. So if you like this, please actually like this. Share it with people so we can all see how other people feel when they breathe like this. And I'll see you with the next video. Cheers.